what I want you all to do is this. What I want you all to do is this. For those of you that already have people on a list, you've already got people on a list, you can manually send these emails to the people on the list. Okay? Would you like to see a quick way to manually send this to the people on the list? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. So this is our 7 Facebook ad tweaks. We're going to save that. For those of you that have already built a list, but you want to send it to these other folks now, let me show you what you do. We're going to go back to automations. And I'm going to copy the automation that we just did. So this is sort of the master for new people coming in, but we're going to copy this. Now, it's going to build this in the background, Eric. So it's building it. It's good. So now we're going to edit the copy, and I'm going to basically set this up so that you can do some interesting things. What I'm going to do, Eric, is I'm going to get rid of the email delivery number 1. You see that? I'm going to get rid of the wait 1 day. Now, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that on this new automation? Because they've already got that first email from you. They don't need to get it again. They're on the list. So here's what we're going to do, Eric. We're going to go into this, how they get on this thing. We're going to click that, and we're going to actually get rid of this. I think that's the better way. So we're going to get rid of how they get on the list. Now we don't have a start for our automation, so it's going to ask us to put a new start. So what we're going to do, Eric, is we're going to say tag added. Tag added. And we're going to put this, you can make this up, but I'm just going to put follow-up 7. That's the tag, okay? So, Eric, what we want to do is everybody that has this tag, everybody that has this follow-up 7 tag put on them will now be sent this email sequence. Does that make sense? Everybody else, does that make sense? Just let me know. This is going to take forever, apparently, because I'm trying to teach something online, and that's the way it does. I may have to refresh, see what happens. Yeah, it's going to make me do it again. So I'm just going to put, we'll just do follow-up, whatever. Try it again, see if it'll let me do it. So everybody that has follow-up 7 tag added to them now is going to get this thing. So I got to pause my screen a second because I don't want to give away any of my contacts, and I just want to make sure I'm protecting privacy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter my list, and I'll show you this in a second. Just let me get this first part done. And I've got to put something on my screen so you guys can't see this. Give me a second. I said trying to protect you guys, your email. This is mostly your email addresses, by the way, but I want to make sure that we actually protect you guys here. So let me pull up something so I can do this. Sorry for any inconvenience. It's definitely not going to let me do this. We'll get there. Hang on. Let me see if I can pull this off. without showing everything. Crap. See what's the best way to do this. Okay, I figured it out. So, can you guys see the screen again? Give me a yes when you can see the screen again. Okay, good. So what I've done, and this is how you pull this off. You go in to contacts. Can everybody see that? You go into contacts, and then you're going to filter your list over here by the list that we have set up. Does that make sense to everybody? Give me a yes if that makes sense. So you're going to find your list that is just for those folks. Give me a yes if that makes sense. Good. So what you're going to do next is you're going to click this, which is going to select all of the contacts in the list. I had to filter out the other ones so that you guys couldn't see everybody else. But you select all the contacts that made it to that list so far, Eric, specifically, because you asked. Great question, by the way. And then you're going to hit Edit, and you're going to hit All Selected. And then it's going to ask you what you want to edit about all these contacts that you just selected. And you're going to click Add Tag. And you're going to put follow-up 7 to that thing. Add it, apply changes. Now, what's immediately going to start happening when that tag gets added to those contacts? Do you guys understand this? Immediately when you add those tags, that follow-up 7, that signals your system to start running that second automation that has the first part knocked out. So for those of you that have already put people on but you want to run the new ones through that weren't on beforehand, you're good. Now all the new people that come on, they just have to go through that original automation, but that helps you guys backtrack to send those emails to the next. Does that make sense? That can be a little confusing, I understand. But does that make sense? The only reason we built that second automation was just so we could catch those people that already came onto our list. If for some reason you haven't done that already, then you don't have to build that second one because they're going to be getting that if you built it. Cool? Awesome. Yeah, you could run it and then delete the automation. What's so great, Michael, is you don't even have to delete it because the new people coming onto that list will never have that tag put on them, so they won't get both of them. The only people that will get that second automation is the people that you apply the tag to manually, so you're good to go. Cool? Understood. All right, so here's what I want you guys to do. Get in there, start reinforcing this, okay? Start reinforcing this. Pick the page that's converting the best, get rid of the others. Start putting the follow-up sequence in so that you can convert more folks. From that point, you guys are going to be sitting in a very good place because now you can start driving even more leads on your way to that, yes, 1,000 number. Does that make sense to everybody? Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Jump into the Facebook group. Let me know what you thought about today's training. And after that, as you have questions, as you're setting this up, jump in and ask me questions. Everybody good? We kept it to like an hour and 5 minutes. Not too shabby. Awesome. Keep it up. Keep building those lists. Keep reinforcing it now. You should see some good things. Okay. Awesome. Next step is this. Drive more traffic. Okay? Drive more traffic. Ask questions in the group. As we start having other things that we need to talk about, we may throw in another session coming up. But right now, I want to just be in the group to help you guys do this on an individual basis. Is that a good deal? Go through the process, ask questions. If we need to throw another session in, we will. But right now, the most important thing for me is you guys are driving traffic, you guys are sending people to the pages, and you have questions that pop up, and I can answer them individually. Awesome. Guys, thanks for being a part of session number 3. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm glad you're so excited about what you're able to build from what you've learned. Keep me posted. Keep asking questions. I'll keep answering them. We'll keep growing this thing. All right, be good. Take care. Thanks for being here today. Replay will be up in probably about 24 hours, and I'll see you guys in the Facebook group. All right, be good.